Oh, can I have a moment of your time?
God, what is this?
Hey, I bet you're wondering, why does this guy have water on his face? I mean, sweat. And why is he breathing hard? Well, I'm breathing this hard, I'm sweating because it is symbolic of the determination, of the endurance, and of the commitment of each and every one of you student leaders, right? You have spent this year going to meetings, putting on programs, supporting the Student Life Division, and tonight we want to say thank you. But before we keep going, let me go ahead and throw some special recognition out there. You know, this night or this day or wherever you are, or however you want to call it, could not be possible without an important group of individuals. Dr. Pepper. No, not Bluebell. Give me the right script. The Excellence in Student Leadership Awards Committee. Not only have you taken time to develop yourself, but you've also taken all of those lessons and all of those skills learned and poured into other individuals. And for that, tonight is for you. I know firsthand that this semester didn't shake out the way we intended it to. However, we would be remiss, we would be sick, we would be hurt if we did not acknowledge all of you all for the hard work that you have done. So, my name is Vincent Phillips with New Student Programs, and I'll be your host with the most for tonight. So, sit back, relax, get comfortable, and enjoy the show.
Good evening. My name is Tanner Vickers, and I am the Associate Director of Student Activities for Campus Programs. Campus Programs is a major branch of the Department of Student Activities and home to Baylor's 3 student-led programming boards. Each one has a slightly different focus, but they all serve the same mission: plan the events that define the Baylor experience. These are the groups behind the scenes that create many of Baylor's major events, such as Sundown Sessions, All Universities Sing, and Christmas on 5th Street. Decades from now, when the current student body looks back on its time at Baylor, they will likely recall shared experiences with people they care about. The student leaders serving in campus programs are the stewards of those moments, experiences where cherished memories are born. The vast majority of people will never understand the level of dedication these students commit to their work, from initial concept to emptying the final trash bin well after everyone is gone. These leaders work tirelessly to ensure Baylor continues to offer relevant, engaging events that foster affinity and fellowship. Tonight, we will recognize a few of these leaders, but we owe a debt of gratitude to them all. Your advisors are sad that we cannot celebrate you in person this evening. This feels insufficient in some ways. We miss you. However, this pandemic, no matter how prolific, cannot erase the impact you have made here. The thousands of lives that have been touched by the experiences you have crafted. Thank you for your continued dedication to our shared mission and to the Baylor family. Up next is Campus Living and Learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Jennings and I'm the Senior Coordinator for Student Staff Recruitment, Training, and Advising for Campus Living and Learning. Campus Living and Learning oversees our residential living experience for all of our students living in our residence hall and apartment-style communities. Through CLNL, we offer several opportunities for our students to develop as prominent leaders on and off campus. The type of opportunities that we offer are community leaders, or CLs, hall leadership teams, or HLTs, the Residence Hall Association, or RHA, and the National Residence Honorary NRHH. Through these student orgs, our student leaders develop relationships with students, host a ton of programs, and attend regional and national conferences to showcase the work that we're doing on our campus. Our student leaders are invested into making our residential communities a place to call home, a place to learn, a place to grow and develop, and a place that has a lot of fun. This year, Campus Living and Learning is sponsoring 3 awards to recognize our members in HLT, RHA, and NRHH. These 3 awards are given to members who have made a significant and lasting impact in their community and their organization. Through their work, these students have earned the respect and admiration of their peers, impacted their community in a positive way, and has generously committed significant time, energy, and effort to their community. To all of our nominees, please know that the nominators have nominated you because of your exceptional character and outstanding work. To our many advisors that oversee our CLNL student organizations, CLNL greatly appreciates the time and effort that you put into developing our students, attending programs, going program shopping, and creating opportunities for our students to develop long and lasting and impactful memories that they will remember for the rest of their lives. To our nominees, congratulations on being nominated, and thank you for all the work that you are doing. Go Bears! Congratulations and a job well done to all of our award nominees and award winners. Next, I'd like to invite student government to present their organizational awards.
Hello everyone, my name is Brooke Beard and I had the pleasure of serving as the IVP this past academic year. As Baylor University educates men and women for worldwide leadership and service, her students have been shaped and molded by the culture and rigor of transformational education, both in and out of the classroom. Similarly, Dr. A.A. Hayden pursued this commitment to excellence in student leadership through his 21 years of service as the Dean of Students and Vice President for Student Affairs. Because of this dedication to the university, this endowment is dedicated in his honor. Baylor University Student Government has the honor of awarding this endowment annually to upperclassmen who display servant-heartedness, growing leadership, and personal development during their time here at Baylor. This award recognizes outstanding student leaders in the areas of campus involvement, community service, and leadership ability. It is also with great joy that I present the 2019-2020 Excellence in Student Involvement Award. A set of committees composed of students, staff, and faculty have peered over 100 applications to nominate 5 seniors, 4 juniors, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and 2 graduate students for this honor. This award is our way to thank these students for their outstanding contributions to student life. Each recipient will receive a watch with the seal of our university in the face so that they may continue to honor God and Baylor in every community they impact and with every person they serve. Congratulations to you all. We hope that the scholarship will help in encouraging you to grow your great service and leadership to Baylor University. Thank you to these recipients for your leadership and dedication to our university. Our next awards will be presented by the Department of Multicultural Affairs. Baylor is home to students from all 50 states and 89 different countries, and Multicultural Affairs helps students celebrate and embrace the cultures of every student.
Excitement, pride, passion. These are just a few words to describe the environments created by events hosted by our student leaders and student organizations. Hello everyone, my name is Geoffrey Griggs, and I have the honor and privilege of representing the Department of Multicultural Affairs as we present this year's Multicultural Affairs Awards. Whether you were sweating it out at the first ever Asian Olympics hosted by our Coalition of Asian Students, listening to a speaker at one of the many banquets hosted by a few of our organizations, or just contributing to the breath and life of events at a departmental program hosted by our department. Know that the success of this year would not have been possible without the contributions of you, the students, and the advisors, of course. To all who are nominated and those who will win awards tonight, on behalf of the Department of Multicultural Affairs, we just want to say 2 words. Thank you. Thank you for staying true to our mission of not just celebrating your culture and heritage, but being willing to embrace the culture and heritage of others as well. Whether you're receiving an individual award or an organizational award, understand that for the quality of events that you all put on at this institution, that it takes a village. Thank you to everyone for your hard work and dedication and the life you breathe in the Baylor University. Here are the recipients of this year's Multicultural Affairs Awards. Congratulations again to all our award nominees and recipients. I now turn the show back over to our host, Mr. Vincent Phillips.
We're on a roll with all of the great student leaders that have been acknowledged already. I just want to give them a round of applause. Yes. And you know what? We, as a university, would not be where we are today doing all of the amazing things that we do for you students without our leader. So, right now, coming to your screen for free 99, Dr. Linda Livingstone.
Well, it's wonderful to be with you as we celebrate the achievements and the accomplishments of our student leaders all across campus. I know we wish we could be physically together as we recognize you and all that you've done for this university. But I have to say that even during this time of sheltering in place away from each other, I have been so impressed with all that you have continued to do as leaders on our campus to bring the community together, to engage our students, to keep them busy and occupied and entertained through this time away from our campus. And I think what that tells me about each of you is that no matter what circumstances you're faced with, you are going to be a great leader and you're going to adapt and be flexible to lead in whatever way is important and necessary to meet the needs of the circumstances you're in. So I can't thank you enough for all you've meant to our community, your whole time here at Baylor, but certainly this spring as we've dealt with such difficult and different circumstances. So I'm so proud of you, love you all so much, appreciate all you do for Baylor, and can't wait to have everybody back on campus in the fall.
Hi. You know, since being at home, I've had a lot of time and opportunity to focus on some new things. For one, savings, how to navigate sales, and the most important, coupons. So, if you need a rotisserie chicken for borderline free, let me know. And if you need toilet paper single roll, let me know as well, $18.45 plus tax. But carrying right along with the show, our next set of awards is brought to us by the Academy of Leadership and Development.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here with all of you this evening to celebrate the work of all of our student leaders, not just the recipients of tonight's awards. We had so many amazing nominees that selecting a few to highlight was not easy. The Academy for Leadership Development prepares Baylor students to make a difference in a diverse and interconnected global society, and Baylor is better because of it. Embedded in the mission of Baylor University is the commitment to educate men and women for worldwide leadership and service. And the Academy serves as a home to a variety of programs that provide all students the opportunity to develop leadership skills. We offer a variety of diverse leadership development experiences for students, from a year-long cross-curricular residential program to overnight retreats and workshops. The student leaders we work with pour back into the experiences that are offered, as well as lead in incredible ways across Baylor's campus and in the community. We want students to understand that leadership is not about titles, positions, or awards, but rather that leadership is the ability to affect positive change in one's environment, however large or small. We believe every student should engage in situations that allow them to clarify their calling and develop into the person God intended them to be. The Academy strives to incorporate and highlight 4 pillars of leadership into our programs and services. Our 4 pillars are social responsibility, social identity, integrity, and active engagement. This evening, we celebrate the students who personify these 4 pillars of leadership in exemplary ways. In addition, we recognize an outstanding emerging leader who is already making a significant impact in the Baylor community through their commitment to leadership development, and another who we feel exemplifies the gold standard of leadership. Of course, we cannot forget the hard work and dedication of our peer leaders who help guide, educate, support, and teach Baylor students through building meaningful and educative relationships with them. Each iteration has highlighted one peer leader who has gone above and beyond this past year. The work we have accomplished this year could not have been achieved without all of our amazing student leaders, and we appreciate the commitment each of them has shown to developing themselves and others. Please give a loud thank you virtually to all of our student leaders. Congratulations again to all of the award nominees and recipients. Please welcome the Office for Community Engagement and Service next as they present their awards.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us as we continue to celebrate the work of our students. My name is Doriann Beverly, and I'm with the Office of Community Engagement and Service. In keeping with Baylor's Christian mission to educate men and women for worldwide leadership and service, our office seeks to connect faculty, staff, and students with the surrounding community through informed engagement, civic obligation, and impactful service in order to promote positive social change. You may be familiar with some of our programming, like Baylor Buddies, Santa's Workshop, MLK Day of Service, Steppin' Out, and our most recent initiative, the Steppin' In Challenge. Student leaders help us plan each of these events, and volunteers perform thousands of hours of service each year through our programs. The Office of Community Engagement and Service is pleased to recognize outstanding student and group efforts in the area of service and social justice through a number of awards. These awards provide special recognition for individual and group contributions of time, effort, and passion towards serving in and engaging with the surrounding community. A huge thank you to everyone who applied, and congratulations to all of the winners. And now I'm excited to welcome our next award presenter from Student Foundation.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for tonight's award ceremony. My name is Fleming, and I am honored to serve as a co-president for Student Foundation. My fellow co-president, Kaylin Blancas, and the rest of Student Foundation is grateful for the opportunity to serve you, our fellow students, and the university we all know and love. Student Foundation is an organization that is dedicated to servant leadership and being champions of generosity on campus, all while serving Baylor's past, present, and future. This year, Student Foundation celebrated its 50th year of service to Baylor, and we've had quite a year of celebration. In September, hundreds of alumni and friends traveled back home to Baylor for our 50th anniversary celebration weekend, and we had a lot of fun. Homecoming was great. We had our annual grandstands and we raised great money for Student Foundation scholarships. All University Thanksgiving was also a hit. We loved the opportunity to partner with student government, with Chamber, as well as Baylor Dining. This year's Bearathon, we took it virtual. We had nearly 2,000 people engage with us, including runners from not only across the country, but also across the world. When it all comes down to it, Student Foundation scholarships, it's what it's all about. We awarded 106 scholarships, totaling over $300,000 in awards. And that's an award we are here to present this evening. The Bill and Nancy Harlan Endowed Student Foundation Scholarship. Mr. Bill Harlan was the founding director of Student Foundation, and we would not be where we are today without his vision for Student Foundation. Mr. Harlan, unfortunately, is no longer with us, but we are still delighted by the ongoing support and friendship of Mrs. Nancy Harlan. Only 2 of our scholarships are awarded to Student Foundation members, and the Harlan Scholarship is annually chosen by the steering committee to an outstanding junior member of Student Foundation who most embodies our values of service and generosity, and who has also uniquely aided our success this year. Thank you for being an integral part of our 50th anniversary year. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this year. And now I am proud to introduce our friends in Baylor Wellness.
My name is Lily Ettinger, and I'm representing the Department of Wellness. We desire to cultivate a campus culture of wellness through health education programs and support programs, including FitWell, peer leadership, and the BARC. We also believe that wellness happens inside community, and our community is dependent on the amazing students we work with and serve. Our students teach amazing workout classes, lead peer support groups, and support each other. Our BARC student leaders have provided care, soul, and forethought for the community of those in recovery and their allies. Without them, our entire culture would be different, and we would be lesser. We are so grateful for them, and congratulations to this year's winners of Student of the Year. Our FitWell recipients have also played an integral part into supporting our FitWell programs. Their countless hours of instruction, training, consulting, and coordinating have created the best fall semester FitWell has ever had. Once again, we want to take a moment to thank all of our students for their great work this year and congratulate our winners for such an amazing day. At this time, we'd like to pass along the ceremony to the next department, which is Student Activities, Student Involvement.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. At Baylor, we believe that the student involvement experience is one of the most meaningful and transformative parts of your Baylor career. Walking alongside our student organizations is what our daily work is all about, and from what we can see, we have some of the most impressive groups on any college campus. From event planning and leader development to operations and chartering, you are our best and brightest, and it is a privilege to serve you all. Our student organizations have always been a vibrant part of our Baylor community, and we are excited to share some of the accomplishments of our students over the past year. All of the student organizations honored here tonight contribute to the life of the university and exemplify the mission and values of our institution. This year alone, we had over 80% of our students participate in a student organization, and 25 of those organizations were newly chartered this year. Overall, our organizations hosted over 8,000 events and have continued to impress us by stepping up virtually to inspire their members and to persist in making a difference. This year, we are excited to recognize some of the student organizations, their leaders, and their advisors. Thank you for such a memorable year. We are celebrating your successes with you tonight. Your hard work is noticed, your contributions matter, and your dedication is invaluable. congratulations.
Whew, what a night. It has been phenomenal. From the awards to the speeches to hearing just about all of the great things that our students are doing, but not only our students, our advisors as well. We could not be the Baylor that we are today without you. So here's us creating a sense of normalcy throughout all of this, right? Here's to us waking up in the morning and getting dressed to tackle the day. So to close us out, I would like to bring my Vice President, Dr. Kevin Jackson, to the stage. All right, wait, lovely. Let's go get some air. Take it away, Dr. J.
Hello, Baylor Bears. I'm Kevin Jackson, Vice President for Student Life, and it is great to be with you today to celebrate the achievements of each of you as student leaders here at Baylor University. And let me begin by just saying how much I've enjoyed working this year with our student body president, Sloan Simpson, and our internal vice president, Brooke Beard. They've done a great job of leading our Student Government Association, along with so many others on Student Senate and in the judicial branch, to help us build a better Baylor. So Sloan, Brooke, thank you so much for your service. To our other award winners today, thank you for what you've done. Your leadership on campus has made a tremendous difference for Baylor. Now, I know this isn't the spring semester that we had all envisioned, yet let's remember back to the fall. In the fall, there were a number of outstanding programs and events and service opportunities that had taken place because of you and your willingness to step forward and lead your peers. And even now, as we're in the spring and working through COVID-19, so many of us sheltering in place, time and time again, as we've worked through a telework environment, I've been interacting with students and our student leaders who are taking the initiative to make the very best they can of the situation that we're currently working through. And you know what? That's what Baylor Bears do. That's right, we are difference makers in this society. I've studied leadership for a long time, and I've worked with student leaders for over 30 years. It's one of the great joys of my life. And time again, I'm inspired actually by seeing the work that they do, how you step up and you take on these mantles of leadership, and you learn what it means to help bring your peers together and to inspire them and encourage them to accomplish together that which would certainly be impractical, if not impossible. And in doing so, you create a better tomorrow. You see, at Baylor, our mission is about educating men and women for worldwide leadership and service. And it's one thing to learn about leadership, which we certainly want to do. We want to understand the concepts and the theories and the practices, but it's another thing to do leadership. And that's why it's so important that we have vibrant student organizations on campus and that we create these learning laboratories where students like you can assume the responsibility to lead your peers. And through the process of doing so, you learn a lot about yourself, others, and the world in which we live. And you create contributions to this university. You help us be better. And for that, again, I just want to thank you. And in closing, as I know I look back over this year, I have many, many fond memories. Fond memories of interacting with you, of seeing you impact our campus and our community. And I want to encourage you as we move into the future, as we look to continuing to do our work, whether it be on this campus or for you who are graduating seniors as you go out into the world, continue to make a difference. Be those Baylor Bears who are flinging our green and gold and are helping this world become a better place. Thank you very much for all that you do, and do know that I keep you in my thoughts and prayers. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless Baylor University.
Thank you, Bears.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
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 Thank you. Well, Bears, it's been an amazing evening. We celebrated our students, we acknowledged and recognized our advisors, and we even got to hear from our phenomenal school leadership. I don't know about y'all, but I am pooped. I am wiped out. So, this Baylor Bear is gonna catch some Z's, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night, Baylor. Toilet paper.